morning. Happy Wednesday to you.
Good morning.
So today is an amazing day. Last night we went to Adaatos for dinner with some friends of ours that bought from us about 11 years ago, 10 years ago, a while, have not been here in 8 years because they're renting to the same person for 8 years.
And they're extremely happy with their renters, which is not the norm, let's just say.
Well, the problem, I think, is a lot of the people who've had long-term renters who are now deciding to come more and more, kicking the people out, just putting more stress on the real estate market. So, and we've had this problem now for 5-6 years where renters are now buying, like it's just continual trickle, but generally they want lower priced inventory. Doesn't exist anymore. It's very, very rare to find that lower priced inventory. So needless to say, I think we're going to have more pressure again. Lower priced inventory is going to just be pushed up.
Yeah.
Sorry. What else? Oh, yeah. So we saw Ron there. Now, when we moved to Mexico, we had a person that we knew. They said, you got to come work with us. You got to come. And he was working at the Mayan Palace. We had no idea about timeshare. It was a very, very small segment of our life because once we realized you need to lie for a living, not going to work. Well, the guy who fired us, his name was Ron.
Morning, Pat.
We saw Ron yesterday, and
Yeah.
I love that we saw him because Ron really was the kick in my pants. Because when he let us go, he's like, guys, it's all about the money. Some people get it, some people don't. He says, someday I may end up working for you.
Did you offer him a job?
No, but it was really sweet. And he was a nice, kind man. And pretty much the only guy, he's not in timeshare anymore, pretty much the only guy who is 100% honest. Because everybody in timeshare lies to you every single day. You can sell today. The people that we've got to you, best people in the planet, it's a lie. These are people that are there to get blankets and tequila and gifts and crap. Yeah. And they really have no intention on buying. For God's sakes, if you're going to come here, please, please do not waste the timeshare people's life. The nice guy is going to tell you, oh, get me money, go on the tour, and I'll get $200, $400. Don't do that because somebody along the line is going to get their asses chewed out if you don't buy. Period. What else? Oh, I had YouTube take down a video of ours. I thought that was very sweet and kind of YouTube because after 3 years of the C word, they're saying that I'm giving out misinformation according to the scientists. Now, these are the same scientists for thalidomide, nuclear, for sugar, for cigarettes. It's all the same science, guys. It's all big business driving this train. So, yeah, but YouTube's like, you cannot do this. Sorry, YouTube. If you could see right now, my finger standing straight up.
That's very childish of you.
Kind of is. Well, I think it's in this world to be silenced, kind of ass backwards. History will not be on their side, whatever that means. Because Obama would say that a lot when he was the president. He's the first president who would be like, history will not be on your side on this one. He was wrong on everything, but oh well. Still the greatest president.
No politics here, guys.
Yeah. So
Morning, Leslie.
Obama did change our world. It's funny because whenever America does something, it affects the rest of the world. And we now have to do KYCs, anti-money laundering law crap. And it's just funny, all the crap the federal government of Mexico says that we must do to protect our clients. We have to turn our clients in sometimes.
Because Lord knows we're going to ask someone that has money if they sell drugs to get it, if they're involved with the narcos or anything, because we like our heads where they are.
Don't ask, don't tell. Very good at that.
Just weird little things. Weird little things.
Yeah. Also, I got an email from the realtors talking about, because in a video I had said something about don't lower your commissions or stop or something. They actually sent my quote to me stating that you can't really do that. Realtors.
Like that was aimed at you specifically?
I think it was.
But did you check?
I think it was.
Mm.
Because I am sick and tired of these agents that are just kind of like giving it away. And it's funny because the people want to compare our service with their service. Their service is they go with a cell phone, take a couple pictures, pray that it sells, upload it on the MLS. We actually do work. We market the crap out of our properties just to make sure that there's a good chance that we can sell that. And also get their taxes lowered, take them to immigration. There's all kinds of stuff that we
Get their
do.
utilities changed.
Yeah, we do
Make
absolutely.
sure their RFCs are on. Yeah, we
100% full service.
Full service. I am just mean to this morning.
Well, yesterday at Adaatos, they were cooking chilies in the back.
Oh, and we were kind of close to we were on upstairs, like on the inside, I guess, but by the window. And all of a sudden they're starting to do chilies, and we're like, I don't know what's going on.
But we're all coughing. And then there's a lady in the bathroom also coughing.
Yeah.
It was just funny. I mean, because when you cook chilies, it can burn.
Yeah. It burns. It burns.
When we used to live in Canada, I would make those the soups, the square soups that you put the noodles in, ramen, the ramen noodles. And I would always put in a ring of fire pepper,
chili de
arbol, into our my soup. And Christy'd always be like, my eyes, and they would be burning.
It would burn when he boiled the pepper, right? It would burn.
Yep, it would. That's how they make pepper spray.
I believe it.
They make ramen noodles, and then they distill that,
extract the,
and then they spray from the. And it's nice because it's got a nice spice to it. It tastes good. I have no idea. I've never been sprayed with pepper spray, though maybe I should have been. I was pretty touchy with you early on in our when I met you. You probably pepper sprayed me then.
Should have.
No, you can't. You can't. We're married now. Pepper spray, over.
I have some though.
Nice. Do you really? In your purse? No? That would be smart to have it in your purse, actually.
What if I accidentally sprayed you with it?
Yeah, but if you have pepper spray, what good is it to store here?
It wasn't bought for me.
Is it a bear spray? For bears in Mexico? There are bears in Mexico. They're just not in our area. And they're skinny bears. Like, they're sickly looking bears.
So we took our contractor over to the little casita this morning to get a quote on the last remaining things that we need to do in there. And we had realized, so Zach needed to go into that house. He was looking for something, and he thought maybe he left it at the house. And I threw it away. That's what it was. It was that little...
Yeah.
So anyways, I thought it didn't work, so I threw it away. And he's like, oh, okay, thanks, Mom. I haven't bought him a new one yet, though I keep forgetting. But anyway, I digress.
You're digressing.
I am. So the door was propped open like this much because he didn't have the new key for the side door, and I don't have the key for the main door. So, we're kind of in and out one side or the other. He did not shut it tightly. So we go in today, and I'm like, oh, what is that? There's this water on the floor, dried, but in the dust and stuff. And then we're like, oh, look at those little paw prints.
It's a little raccoon or a
possum.
A raccoon or a possum. And it tried to get out. Like, so it's going to the windows, and you see like little
and it's
footprints.
Newly painted walls, so they're all clean.
So you see little footprints and poop and pee several spots in there. Not fun.
Well, I mean, it's not a big deal, but...
Yeah, it's very easy to clean.
So we're going to get them to gut that whole bathroom and redo it.
Yep.
And add a few doors and do some stuff on the exterior and...
Good to go.
Change some outlets and we'll be good.
Yeah, and it's going to be cute. I think it's really going to be a cute place.
So then we have to decide if we're going to rent it or sell it.
Now, we are putting an offer in on a place beside the 5-unit casitas that we have. They've got a for sale sign, and they had one previously, but they've done some stuff since then to fix it up. It's still not worth what they want. So we're going to put in a fair price offer, but
it's lower than what they want.
Yeah, and it's going to be like a Hail Mary type offer. If they accept it, then we need to decide.
Then we need to pray. Then we need to do our Hail Marys, so we'll have more property.
Yeah. So, but the nice thing is though, is there's something that we can add to that 5-unit apartment building, etc.
Yeah, it is. It will be a good addition to what we already own there, and maybe then we will do a small pool and
Yeah.
add a few more casitas. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
We're going to be submitting that today.
Yep. 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 Yep.
I wasn't going to say anything until we actually
Well.
submitted the offer, but
Eh.
eh.
So, what's going on in your world? Please tell us.
It's my birthday on Friday,
It is your birthday on
and
Friday.
John's on Saturday.
I keep forgetting it's my birthday on Saturday. All I can think about is how blessed I am to have you in my life and how excited I am for your birthday.
I wish you really meant that.
I kind of am a little bit. It's not just it doesn't consume me like it consumes you. And Christy is so consumed. She goes on Amazon and she just continues to buy gifts for herself. Everything.
You're such a liar.
but I think that must be what you're thinking. It's like another gift for me.
That I bought myself?
You did.
Those aren't gifts then. That's just stuff I need.
Oh, okay. It all makes sense to me. Watched a great video on Birkenstocks versus sandals. So it was like a $17.99, a $39.99, and then the $99.99 Birkenstocks, and just comparing them. Birkenstocks are absolutely worth it.
I love mine. I absolutely love mine, and I'm not wearing my runners. I bought a pair of Birkenstock running shoes, and I'm not wearing them as much as I should to break them in before Italy, but I have time.
Yeah. But they cut the sandals right down the middle. They show all of the layers. I love that people do this. I mean,
And
they're
Birks are
spending money.
actually all cork.
Yeah.
Their soles really are, where the other ones have little spaces, and and it's not quite cork. Some of it look more like sawdust, and it's probably the dust that's left when they form the Birkenstock shoes, and then it's all that dust. So then they sell it, and so someone gathers it all up and then makes cheaper shoes out of it because it's a lot of adhesive to keep those soles together. That's just my guess. Hi, Larry.
I think you're lying.
I think I'm making it up. I don't think I'm lying. I think I'm just full on making it up. So after dinner last night, we did meet our other friends whose boys are all leaving today.
They're good boys.
They are. They're nice guys. Mm-hmm. And so we sat with them. We'd already eaten, but they had tacos, and then we gave them a ride home. They invited us to come over for drinks, and I think the boys really wanted, because I got up out of the truck to say goodbye, and they're like, well, while you're up anyways.
I was going to leave her, but she's like, no.
I was tired, and we had to get up early this morning. And
still, I had a horrible sleep. I didn't get to sleep until after 1. Woke up at 6. Just could not get back to sleep.
That's weird.
It is very strange.
I had a good sleep.
You did. Absolutely. And I was going to get myself coffee, but when I went in here, I kind of made a little too much noise, and I think that's what woke you up, was because just a little sound.
Full on my bladder.
Oh, okay. So it was not me, because I thought it was me.
Oh, it was you, for sure.
I don't know.
No. Morning, Jolene. You and Larry on separate channels this morning?
Hello, hello.
That was quite a sigh.
Yesterday we had 2 pots of coffee and drank it all.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's up with that?
Yeah.
We've never done that before, not the two of us.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you've drank 2 or 3 by yourself, but never included me in your funness.
Coffee is fun now, huh?
Well, it is for you.
Now, if there was Bailey's in it, that would have been fun.
Yeah. So I'm having more carbs recently than I've had in years and years. And I'm just having these issues that have crept back into my health, which had gone. So it does show me that there is absolute benefits to ditching carbs
for you,
for
especially.
me.
Yeah. He's very delicate.
I am incredibly delicate. Don't break my heart.
Yeah, for some reason I didn't get notified under your name.
You poked me in the heart. My mom says it's raining. My mom says it's sprinkling. Sprinkling. Yeah, I love those. Those memes are great. I mean, memes have been around for 20, 25 years. I like that. And everybody's got stories, right? Like, I don't know if you've seen on YouTube, like, these people have gone on to do these things and then make money off of their memes. Like that one gal that did the Justin Bieber song. Remember, her eyes were big. and she sang that song, and then she was on 2 different memes over 2 or 3 years, like, which is almost impossible. You don't have people that do, multiple times, but she did. Lucky her. She's been able to make a decent life of that. But she also struggles with depression. So it's just funny that everybody's got a story. Sorry, we do. We have a story too.
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. We don't. Not depressed.
No, we are not.
See, that's an interesting thing about Mexico. I think because our stress levels are considerably less here
Yours are.
than they ever were in Canada.
Yours are.
Yeah. Okay.
You stress me out.
Oh, I see.
That's
You
what I'm
stress me out.
trying
You're
to
the only
say.
stress in my life.
Well, then, we make a great team.
We do. We stress each other out, but still, it's been 34, almost 35 years, plus the 2 years that we were dating.
God,
What were we thinking? But then when I double that, so it's 37, it's 74 years old to be half. So I'm like well over half of my life has been with you.
aren't you lucky? There's a lot of people that would wish that.
Oh yeah, and then we chatted with Norman, and Norman was our idea for next year is to go to Colombia with Norman for a week or
that
2.
would be so much fun.
Well, he says in Cartagena we can spend a week with him, and then we have to go to Bogota because that's where the cheap emeralds are.
I'm not really an emerald person, but who knows? Maybe I'll start if they're cheap enough. Then you still have to get them set.
Yeah, they come right from the mine and sell the rocks there, right in Bogota. So I think that's interesting.
It might be cool to have one.
And how I originally heard about Colombia emeralds was my cousin back in the 80s went to Colombia, and they all bought emeralds when they were there.
Oh, I did not know that. I did not know. Anyways.
Christy and our gemstone for our birthdays is diamond.
Yes, and I don't have any.
Nope.
I had one, but my housekeeper stole it. My old one.
Your housekeeper stole something?
You're a smartass.
Yep.
You truly are.
I kind of am. So housekeeper's here today. We have to airport run today. What else is going on? Are we going to do anything else today?
I don't know. Tanya wants to do something tonight because she's going to be alone. I don't know yet. I don't know.
And Christy met Topo for the first time. Did not know him.
I was so excited to meet the barber of my husband.
He's a damn good barber.
He's a nice kid, too.
He's nice, yeah. I don't know about how much of a kid he is. I think he might be more like a Phil. Because he's got like a 12-year-old kid. And so he's got to be at least...
So he could be at least 18.
He's at least 30. He's going to be 35. And he's going to have another kid. So it's pretty cool. I liked having kids. Kids were my favorite thing to do. Until Christy told me they weren't.
Grandkids are our favorite thing.
But at the time, and Christy convinced me that the factory was closed. She threatened me, actually. And I believe your mom did too. You both kind of were angry with me.
I told him he could get a vasectomy or he could choose celibacy. I mean, I don't think that's a threat. That was just an option.
I remember when Spencer came home and I said, "Oh, can't wait for the 5th one."
Yeah, that's what my mom just about
both you ladies just like, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I was never more afraid than at that moment, actually.
You should have been very afraid. It's a good thing you shut up.
I was. And then, because I can tell you the story of my de-seeding. That's what they called it. They called me sun-kissed.
De-seeding.
All juice, no seeds. So when I went there, I almost passed out at the doctor's office because I've got a delicate constitution. So go and the guys, as I'm sitting there, I'm reading the paperwork that they have on the wall, whatever. And then he's talking to me, and I'm like, okay, so it's going to take, I'm thinking in my head, about 15 minutes.
He's very smart.
So Christy came with me with the children in the van in the wintertime, all 4 kids, and Spencer was brand new. So 4 kids, 5.5 and under. And I went in for my 15-minute surgery, which took like 3 hours.
Yeah, I was not impressed.
She was
sitting there
not
with all
happy.
the kids.
And then
He is
everything,
lucky I did not leave him at the doctor's
and
office.
everything the doctor promised me was a lie. Because I had pain for 15, 20 years. Pain.
Yeah.
That doctor is, I called him Dr. Death. And hopefully he's retired. Because he was, I don't know. I knew I was in trouble when he was doing part of the surgery, and it smelled exactly like when I was a child with a magnifying glass and would burn
It's
the
just
ants.
gross.
Burn the ants. It smelled identical, and I'm like, it's the ants getting back at me.
On that note, I think we're gonna say goodbye. I apologize
Why?
to all of you. Our yard's coming along really well, though. It's starting to look really
they're
good.
going to be done today
Really,
or tomorrow.
really good.
We got the new lights, so that's all good.
Yeah.
Now we just need doors because until he said the 14th they'll be ready, but as far as we know, he hasn't been here to measure the spaces yet.
We don't know. We just don't know.
So we should have actually Shirley, because I think
Confirm.
the 14th is Friday.
I know it is. That's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
I know, right?
This is every day, all the time with her. She just loves birthdays.
We're going to
Hers
show
mostly.
it when it's done, Jolene. Be patient.
Don't worry. Be patient.
Don't worry, be happy. Clem and Sandra left today.
Bye. Miss them.
Yeah.
They're neighbors, just a couple doors down. They've done some really nice work on their house.
Mm-hmm. They've added a whole other house.
Yeah.
Theirs is now a duplex.
It's awesome. It really is awesome. All right, honey.
All right, you guys have a great day. Glenda, by the way, good morning.
Hello, Glenda.
Don't forget, we did not do time change, so if you're getting this late, although
We should be starting at 9.
Good Lord. Okay, see you guys probably tomorrow.
Adios.
But soon.